Alrighty. Let's get this going. There we are. We'll just get this loaded up now. Just drinking some nice tea. Let's see. I did play a little bit. I set up a Dreco ranch where we're getting some squeaky puffs, you know, all that kind of shit. So I was getting things going. Alright. He's gonna load for a minute. Alrighty. I'm waiting. He's taking a while. Alright. While I wait, there we go. Yeah, I'm working on stuff. Lots of stuff. Oh, Max earned a skill point. Why do I have a feeling that that's not true? Oh no, Max did. Yep, crop tending. And yes, he did as well. I did get 2 farmers too. because we were in desperate need of them. Hello, Nico. How you doing? So many. Oh my goodness, so many lumps. Okay. How old are you? You've been there for 37 cycles? 30? How old are you guys? Well, let's relocate at least one of you in here. And then you can be killed. There we go. Yes. Everything is being done properly. Alright. We do have 2 farmer ranchers that stay in the base right now because they're too new to leave. But that just means that, you know, our other ranchers don't have to spend too much time in here. It's quite nice. Alright. These are gonna kick on soon. I should probably change this to 60. Yeah, I did too. That's what I had up here. And I just cored the fucker out. So, that happened a few streams ago. So I literally just cored it all out. That's what this is. It's all cored out. And I am currently working on, getting ready to start doing more with what I was given with the meteor. Like, I am at cycle 1163. I do have squeaky puffs. Yes, we ate it. That's exactly what happened. Hey, we got a dense puffed in here. Alright, well, let's relocate you here. I do need to relocate all of the dense puffs out of here, as well as their eggs. Otherwise, we're just gonna have a lot of starving notifications, and I don't want to deal with it. Just, no. I don't want to deal with it, it's fine. We've also got a whole farm of dust caps going, which is awesome. This is probably all the dust caps we're gonna need. And then we did get a Dreco ranch going as well, so we're working on getting this up and running. Tis a slow process. I have to get... I vacuumed out all of the gases that I didn't need. And now I gotta bring these guys' body temperature down. These guys are doing good. Alright. So, we have those at 7. Good. What is the temperature in... It's 27 degrees. Shouldn't be... I do have some spots where I can fill in a little bit more water. That should be fine. And that should help. I might need to cool this down just a smidge more. Pipe locked. Why is the pipe locked? Hold up. Oh, I see. That's why. Alright, I fucked up there just by chance, but it's fixed. We're good. I don't know when I did that or how long it's been like that, but it was a thing and I fixed it. Alright, let's release you. And we can put the next puffed egg in there. Wonderful. Okay, we can release you. And the next squeaky puff egg can go in there. Wonderful. We do have bleach stone coming to us as well, which is something that we do need. Oh, we've got a print. Alright, let's see what I've got. Glass. No, I don't care about any of that. Let's see. I think I'll grab the nosh beans because it's good to have. I don't remember what they need because I don't ranch or I don't farm them very often. Okay. There's a chance that I may have to actually separate out this ranch a little more. We're gonna find out. May need a 27. Like, these guys they're good. What are you guys at for your temperature? 41. Alright, so I'm gonna actually lower this. No, that's fine. I'm gonna actually lower this to 35, because we do have a nice flow of water right now that is working very well for this. Because I'm using the polluted water going in to heat everything. And I do have a cooling loop to cool everything. But the cooling loop is struggling to cool these guys down. Alright. I just want to see where the temperatures are at their coolest. And it looks like this might be a better spot to put these farm tiles. So I'm going to just do that. And I may just uproot all of these and put this as mealwood. And I can just move everything down. Which is fine. I don't mind. Ooh, my shoulder just cracked. That felt wonderful. We do have these. I think this is... Yeah, that's dirt. And then this is all going to be phosphorus for this. Just this way we have plenty of stuff for fertilization. I haven't sorted through the fertilization for all of this yet. It will eventually happen. It's just taking a minute. Alright, so these ones are cooling off, which is good. So once this one hatches, it has food in the way of those and this. Like, these aren't going to be... I want to make sure. No, I don't want to harvest these. We don't need those at all for food. So we're good. Those can be forever turned off. And then priority, I want to do construction. I want to actually put these at an 8. And if they start growing up here, I'm just going to move them all up here and make sure that all of these are radiant liquid pipes. I just got to make sure that I get everything. I do not have any aluminum right now, which is fine. And there should be plenty of dirt, because, yeah, that's what they need. Anything here? Nope. And we do have quite a bit of squeaky puffed eggs now, so now we're gonna get a bunch of leech stone. And that is dormant. When is this gonna go back on? 25 cycles? That's fine. We've got this system down here to make sure that we do not run out of chlorine gas, hopefully, as well as this system here, which also should help to keep us from running out. And we've got a lot. We've been saving for a while. We do also have this system here, which is all set and going. This actually has extras just in case, so that I don't have this ever become an issue, and we can just continue to collect chlorine. I do eventually want to flood this room here with chlorine, which is why it has this setup here. But as of right now, it's not set up, and I have not flooded it with chlorine as of yet. We will eventually get there. Eventually. It'll happen. One day. Yeah, I know that's overheated. We just gotta wait for all of this to get done as well. I have 5 kilograms of steel. That's not much. But that's because I did start setting up the blueprint down here for this whole system. Eventually this'll come online and we'll start taming this gold volcano. It'll happen. One day. I plan to put an aqua tuner over here made out of steel. And it's going to cool this and the gold that's going to be coming out over here. We do have slicksters. We do have something over here. Pretty sure it's one of these. Alright, I want mealwood and I want to plant. And we're going to just start planting those. And I'm going to uproot these. One by one. Just because no point in having them here if they're not actually going to grow. Alright. Fantastic. How is this looking? This is looking good too. So this fills first, then this goes. And the nice thing about this is I have a lot of buffer tanks. Just in case we ever have an emergency and we run out of polluted water, we have enough to last these guys a little bit. But I think the polluted water vent that I'm pulling from should be fine. I did run out of water here finally, so I'm going to deconstruct. Actually, I think I'm pulling from here. I am. So we're going to have polluted water for a little while from there. Because we had quite the spillage a while back, and I've been slowly cleaning up the mess. Alright, and these ones just need to be fertilized, which is wonderful. And we'll put that there. And we do have a lot of pinch of peppa nuts that are coming, so I'm going to actually go back to our base. And I'm going to queue up some pepper bread. Anything else need this? This does, but I don't have the ingredient for that, and I think that's from the nosh beans, which is fine. We can do that. Wonderful. Just another thing that we can make. Alright. And then this is mealwood and salt. I think that's fine. I think we can start doing this. as well. So we'll start setting this up. This might not be able to see it. Let me see. Where's the... Okay, yeah, so it's not going to because the point of interest is here. So that means if they want to do it, it's going to have to come from here. Which, you know, could be worse. Can I sneak one in here? I can. I can sneak another one in here, and it can... It cannot pull from here, but it can pull from here. Interesting. Alright. Alright, and... That one is not going to reach, so that one, not worth. Let me actually cancel the build, because I don't really like that. I could take this and relocate... Hold on. Let me put it here. And then we can relocate that one there. And then I can relocate this one here. And then I can deconstruct both of these. And then I can... Actually, I don't even really need to deconstruct it, but I could. This should give me the well-lit buff anyways. And then I might be able to put this one in a spot, or I might be able to put one in a spot over here. That can work, and I can just deconstruct the automation. There. And should be just fine. Alright. We definitely don't use these as often, so I might end up removing a couple of these, and I can actually put some stuff in here. There we go. And we'll do both. Oh. Sure. Why not? Didn't realize that spindly grubfruit also worked for that. Alright. Now we can do this. Fantastic! That'll make life a little easier. There's so much food in here. It's in a sterile atmosphere. It says it's unrefrigerated, but it is sterile. And some of it should be deep frozen. Or will have the deep freeze buff. Because the fluid going through here? Oh, it's... Why is it that? What? Oh, okay, negative. 95. That's what I want. I think I changed it and didn't put it as a negative. That, yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that happened. Let's just move some of this along. There we go. And that'll keep getting the aluminum going. I had to put so many coal generators in here just to shore up the power issue that we were having. We were having a serious power crisis for a while. But we do also now have transit tubes and stuff like that, so that's good. Alright, it looks like our mealwood are starting to grow again, which is fantastic. And then I think what I'm gonna do is to make life a smidge easier on my dupes, I'm gonna do one more thing. And I'm going to... Oh, ads are starting in 3 minutes. I'm gonna put that there. And then I'm gonna put one here each. I'm gonna actually cancel this one. Like that, just to make sure that it doesn't get hit by this and it looks nice. Okay. And then go to shipping. And I want to go with a conveyor receptacle. I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to put... I think I'm going to put this one right here. And this way I can take this, bring it across like this, have a little loop, and like this. This way there's a little bit of backup. And this one can go up like this. Go like this. And then like that. Just this way so we have a little bit of backup again. And there we go. And then let's set up the power. I think that's the best. And this way, the dupes only have to come in to drop off the material here, and they don't even have to go in here to make sure that it gets fertilized. Eventually they'll get to this. There's a lot of build commands for stuff. How much plastic? I have plenty of plastic. I don't really need to worry about some stuff. Let's do that. And then 51, 150, 250, 350. Alright, that's all the plastic. We are slowly getting to the point where we can get transit tubes through most of the base. It's a very slow process. I do need steel as well. You know, I'm gonna grab the plastic because we're almost done with that run. And there's always a need for plastic. Okay, well there's liquid naphtha right there. It was too hot for the plastic. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we're gonna have liquid naphtha. Or we're gonna just have naphtha, which I can use and just put here as a liquid lock, which should be fine. So, you know, that'll happen. Eventually. Right. We do have all of this. Yes, liquid naphtha. We have so many of these. Let's kill off a few. Alrighty. Wonderful. You guys aren't cramped, right? No, they're not. Good. Not cramped. Oh. We do have another one of these guys, which I'll just put here. Oh, I can release you. Oh, welcome back. Ads have ended. Let's just do a quick sweep along here. And then we can do another sweep through here. And this one I haven't done a sweep in whatsoever. And I'm just going to do this. I'm not too worried about the mop errand getting done right away. So that'll happen eventually. No need to worry about it right now. Okay. I thought I had selected all of these to be uprooted. Maybe I didn't, and I thought I did. Okay. Alright, so there is plenty of water now coming out again. And it's doing a somewhat split between these two. I'm actually going to wait until I have control. There we go. And I'm gonna do that real quick, just because this is way more important than this potty water down here. Alright. I do have critter Saturn traps, so I kind of want to move all my ranches and the extra eggs that I'm, like, or not necessarily extra eggs, but the ranches set up so, like, when they sense only the critters, it'll open a door, and then once there's no critters in, it closes the door and keeps them out. Oh, look what I have. I haven't gotten one of these in a while. Alright, well, let me do this. Okay, and then I'm going to do black. Not block. Where is it? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Alrighty, let me just move this over here so I can see. And then I'm going to do slash block. Or not block, but ban. And then I want to do you. You're banned, and now I'm going to block those words. Moderation. Block terms and phrases. Do this. Add. Alright, well, I got it anyways. You were too slow, man. I was blocking the phrase and everything. I got it. Nah, you're fine. You're all good. I was already working on it. Oh, the little guy ate some of the mealwood. Oh wait, some of this mealwood is actually growing now. Hold up. Wait, we're gonna cancel the uproot on these, if that's the case. Well, it is what it is, right? Alright, and then I can deconstruct this one here. And I'm going to just copy this, and we're going to replant these. This way we have plenty, even if they are a little too grown. I don't want 20 in here. Let's put 4 for now. Yes, the daily shadow crystals. Let's go. Alright, and I can deconstruct this one. So I want to do, under priorities, I want to do 9 here, 9 here. There we go. Stretch. Thank you, much appreciated. Okay. What is under... Oh. It just changed on me. Did not want that to happen. There we go. And change it again. There we go. This way they have warm temps. Need to make sure that the temps are good. We'll uproot this one. And then I'm going to move that one over. Body temperature went up. It's barely above 30 degrees. You're ridiculous. Okay, well... It looks like we actually have enough now for them to grow. So I'm going to reconnect this up like this. And now we've got a bunch of carbon dioxide in here, which works just fine. I'm going to need to throw hydrogen up here soon as I can. This way I can start shearing them and they'll regrow their scales and it'll be wonderful. I'm gonna do that. Right. Soon I should get a glossy. I'm at 33% chance of a glossy, which is not bad. I do have time still for that. That one's a little higher. It'll happen. I know it will. Alright, plenty of dirt. Alright, and we do get squeaky puffs and dense puffs in here more often than I care to think. But it is what it is. We do have plenty in there. We do have a lot of bleachstone off-gassing at this moment, which is fine. Should probably change this to, like, this. And if it is below that, it should send a green signal. And hopefully this will fix the off-gassing. And this comes back on in 20 cycles. There we go. And this doesn't look as thin as it's putting a lot of chlorine in here for all of our puffs. And we are getting plenty here. I think what I should probably do is at least do this. And then I can throw a conveyor rail on this side. And then I can put this one here with a conveyor receptacle here. This way I can send over that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here with another conveyor receptacle here. This way I can have equal amounts of the salt and everything here. So I'll go like that and like that. This way I can get rust and salt in there because that's the two things that it needs. Right? Yeah, rust and salt. And that should be just fine. And there's plenty of iron in there, so shouldn't take long. Let's see. I do not have enough aluminum. All the way over here. This will be active again in 30 cycles. Let's go. Hi, Denny. How you doing? Yes, I know my model. How you doing? Yeah, well, there's a reason why I wasn't using this model or any models for a while. And I've got the issues solved, I think, so I should be good. We're not dealing with Spore Kids right now. No, no, no. I'm not dealing with that. Not happening. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I'm happy too. Alright, so we do have naphtha there. I'm gonna go to plumbing. I want to put a bottle emptier here, and I'm just gonna dump the naphtha that we accidentally got there here. It looks like we've got all of this, so I'm gonna start deconstructing this here. There we go. And then I want to do a high-level sweep right across here. And get that shit out of there. This is all igneous rock. I am going to do this, and I'm going to put it as a 9. Hopefully I can, you know, get this built, set this to sweep only, and clear that out. And then I'm going to also do another sweep here. And I'm going to do that for a dig. Actually. Give me... right there. Okay. And then I want... sweep only, all standard, 9. I don't really care what they grab as long as it comes here and gets dumped. There we go. Someone's starting to grab some of this igneous rock. I don't know where they brought it, but they're taking it away. That's all that matters. I need more tea. What's a figment of your imagination? Oh. There we go. Alright, now I need to fix myself. There we go. At least we don't have too much to clean out in here. I think I'm more concerned about this melting with plastic. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave them alone to do that. We do have plastic. This is getting built very slowly. We do have more plastic. And I do want to connect that up. Fantastic. That's all now connected, and it'll get done eventually. None of you guys are cramped, right? Nope. Good. We do have a lot of dense puffs, which is fine. We have some that are off-gassing down here. Oh boy, that is full. But that's fine as well. Oh, okay. Let's copy these settings, put it here. Deconstruct. About to have one of these guys, which is awesome. And I think this one can actually... almost all of them. In fact, I can cancel this one. Move it over... cannot move it over by 1. That's because of automation. And if I were to do this, and then this, and then this, I'll be good. Just that. And they'll... oh boy. We need to disable harvest. Disable please just disable on these. What is it? Okay, temperature is a bit too low, so I gotta move the fluids along a little bit. That's 34. There we go. In fact, I'm going to change this to where it's at 40. So if it reaches 40 right here, it sends it along. Because I want to try and keep these from stopping their growth. Building melted. Ladder. Yep, it's a ladder. Not shocked. That's fine, though. Right now, the gas is very hot. It's fine. Yeah, this is not staying hot enough for long enough. Oh, we're good. There we go. We can now close this up. Okay, we got oxygen in here. Ooh, that is not good. Okay, well. Alright, I will do an airflow tile here. It's fine. And this is staying warmer because the temp shift plates are helping. So that's good. And I don't mind this, most of the stuff melting, so it's fine. Almost got this done. Okay, that is built. That's also built. And hopefully most of this just evacuates. Because we don't want oxygen and everything else like that, so we're just gonna wait and hope it just goes away. And it does look like it is, slowly, so I'm gonna just wait a little while for that to clear out. There's so much steam here. It's always so hot because of the two volcanoes. Oh, let me go and add in the naphtha. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do sweep only. And there we go. I don't know how much of the naphtha I have. Scalding. Oh, that's because he is in there. Okay. You need to head out of there. So, Turner. Let's set you up in a cot. And let's snag you and move you out of there. Let's go and bring you over to your cot. Here we go. And it's going to take a little bit for it to be nice and warm. This all just, yeah, that's fine. It's unreachable. Let me look. Why is it unreachable? Do I have a dupe running around out here? That's still slowly getting out. I made it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I just need to borrow you for a minute so I can see. You can go here, you can go here, you can go here, here, here. Down. Oh, I see why. Okay, I understand. I'm gonna do this. There we go. And then we will have reachable stuff. Yep. Got it. It's fine. I sorted it. And that is being made out of obsidian. Awesome. That is igneous rock. Okay, so all of that has turned into... There's 5 tons of igneous rock. We got plenty of it. But, you know, it's a little too hot. It's fine. We'll get there. We've got plenty of time to mess around with those and everything. Okay. And then I can take this and put this right there. And it'll still reach what I need it to. And everything else. And then I can grab this. Oh, nope, that's already connected. We're fine. Alright, so I do need these rails done. Having the rails done would be nice. As well as those. Oh, I can release these guys out into the open. There we go. Alright, so the bleach stone is still off-gassing. So I need to do this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and incrementally increase it until the bleach stone just stops off-gassing. That is the goal. Okay. Looks like it's time to pull you out. And bring you to one of your own little cots. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Before we need a rescue mission. For the most part, the Atmo suits do deal with quite a bit of heat, just not all of it. Alrighty. I do need to vacuum out all of, well, a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go and do that. And they'll start putting the naphtha in here. It'll happen. It's fine. I don't really need that there. And I don't need those there anymore. Took him a second. Alright, and do need to up the priority on these mops. Oh, someone else Needs a mop over here. And here. Anywhere else? No, we're good. Alright, so we are up to 19 dupes. Okay. More mopping right there. A mop brigade. Everyone who's not allowed outside of the base just finds jobs for themselves. Like, I think there's only like 4 or 5 dupes that just are not allowed to ever leave the base. Welcome back, guys. Happy to have you guys back. We're gonna actually do some critter ranching on you. We'll put farming on you. There we go. And I'm gonna hold off on any more dupes for now. I want... Am I on plastic? Plastic is good. I could grab this Saturn critter trap seat. I do have 3 of them. Haven't set... Okay, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna grab the steel. Because the steel is always needed. Okay. I'm gonna actually move this up to a 7 here and here. And then a 7 there. This is almost connected, which is good. Oh. All of that naphtha has now been put here. In fact, when liquid naphtha cools, what does it turn into? Solid naphtha? But it has to get to, like, negative 50 degrees. And it can turn to sour gas if we get it to... 500... we're gonna see how well this works. This is quite hot. So... Might turn to sour gas. We're gonna find out. Hopefully not. Do almost have all of these other gases out, which is good. So, a little bit more time and all of that'll be out. Maybe what I should do for the time being is just lock these in like that. And then when I'm ready and this is all set, we can undo it and do that. I think that's the safest route. This way, everything in here can cool down a bit, and we can work on this shit here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's the safest play. Alrighty. Still have a little bit of oxygen in here, not too much. Still enough to mess with my turbines if I want to, you know, use them. And I just don't want to... can you not go back in there, please? No, it's going to take a while. All the polluted oxygen's out of there, at least. Okay. Excuse me. Oof. We do need a ladder here. Shale, mafic rock, that's fine. We're good there. And we look like we're good here. So I'm gonna just release this guy here. This guy's almost done. He's like 92% incubated. And on top of that, I think I'm gonna have to increase this to 60 seconds and remove 30, so 540. And I think that's what I'm gonna have to do for all of my timers in here at least. This way there's time for my ranchers to get over here and lullaby the eggs, hopefully. Because right now it's kind of a mess. My entire place is a little bit messy. I would like to set up, at some point, transit tubes in and out of each ranch. This way I can just close it all up and not have to worry about it. And then I can just clear up all of this mess. Don't think that there's enough room. I'd probably have to make this a little bigger on this side, but that's fine. That one's good. Alrighty. We do almost have this done, so we'll have that transit tube up and running soon. Almost got it all out. It's a very slow process. And I don't want to open up a thing down here. Alrighty. It's taking a while. And we do have this one pretty much closed up, which is good. And we'll have this one closed up soon, I think. So that will be good as well. I think I can finally mop up this disaster here, because I left it there, because there was so much heat here that the water was actually helping to keep things cool for a long-ass time. 4, 5. We've got 4, 5. We're going to relocate this one over here. I do want to start setting up a spot for the hatches, and I think I might be able to here. Let me just figure this out. Oh, yep. Right there. And I only need 3, so let me see. Can I set up 3 here? I can. Okay, so that's fantastic. And then I can... Okay, let me see how I want to do this. Nope, that's not going to work. I want to do it from the top. Like this. And then... Can't do that. Me just over here trying to sort this out. I think I'm going to actually have to move this back a little bit. Let's go and move it back like this. Like that. And then like that. And then... Perfect. And then I can do... Nope, not quite like that. There we go. And I can do that. Wonderful. Yeah. That's how I'm going to do it. And I'm going to grab this. And for the time being, I'm just going to do that like that. And I am going to grab that and bring it down like that. And then I can... So I think it's 64, right? How many spaces is it for stables? Where are the stables? Here it is. 96. Okay. Okay, so I need to actually move this over a bit more. I want to have space for other things. So I think here, and then we go over until it says 96. There we go. Perfect. Yep, just like that. And then this gives me extra space in here. Okay. And I can just vacuum out all the gases that we don't need, and we're good. I should have plenty of space. So, while they're doing whatever else... 96. Okay, so that should be enough space for an auto sweeper, a timer, and... No, that's not. I need to go. Hold up. I lied, not enough space. Alright, do that. And then I'm gonna do that. And now let me try this again. Because I do need to put in a door. I think that's enough space now, so I can put in the door like this. If I'm correct, this should be correct. It's 92. Oh, that's why it's 92, because I didn't go all the way over here. Bravo me. Load. Load. Okay, thank you. Yep, there's the 96. Now, I can technically... I could deconstruct some of this stuff. Because I really don't need to have this here. And this is nicely on that, so I can use some of these tiles here. And I can expand it this way a bit more and have more room, which I think is what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I would ideally like to do more. Alright, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to let them do their thing. They've got a lot of stuff to do. So I gotta wait. Be a little patient. Not queue up too much more. Alright, this is... They're still off-gassing. So I'm gonna go with... this. And then... like that. There we go. And as soon as this touches freaking chlorine, it sends it. Okay, who is scalding? Okay, Freya, you're okay right now. We're okay. We've got 6 cycles before it erupts. It's okay. We've got this. We're good. We're to have so much lava in here. It's gonna be crazy. It's fine, though. It's fine. Okay, so that's done. All of the oxygen is out of there, so I want to do this. Hopefully before anything goes in there. It's gonna go in. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna have like one blob of it floating around in here forever. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I'm begging you, please don't. No, no, no. There it is. There it is. Oh, never mind. It's playing games with me. Playing games with me, guys. Don't go in. Please don't go in. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please. It's gonna be stuck in there. It's gonna be stuck in there forever. Please don't. It's already happening. It's happening. It's happened. It's happened. It's done. Ugh. There it is. Rip. Oh well, at least it's only one little blob of it. Could be worse, I suppose. Oh, just a little disappointing, I guess. It is what it is. Alright, and then... Let me see, I think... I can put this here, have a shaft here, and then I think that's how... I don't remember. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. So we're gonna see and we're gonna play around. If I have to fucking open this shit up, it's not gonna be fun, but it'll happen. Until I get this all sorted. And this is just idle. Okay. And... I think... How hot is this? Okay, I can put down a power generator here. You know, I'll just make it an iridium for now. It's not gonna stay forever, so it's fine. It's not staying forever. Alright, give me control. I'm gonna put it here. And here. And we're gonna do this. This, that's fine. Like that. And then I want a liquid filter. And this is gonna go up. Like this. And then like that. Oh my goodness, who's trapped? Go! Where is the trapped individual? Yes, okay, let me see. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. Okay. Alright, well... Guys, can we do this, please? Just these 4. Just those 4 tiles, please. Mima is dumb. Well, can kind of get out, not entirely. So dumb. So very dumb. I guess worst case scenario, I can remove Mima's Atmos suit because they should be able to survive in this area with 40 C and polluted oxygen. Oh my goodness. It is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna grab steel. Give me steel. That's what I want. We've got to babysit. So it's gonna happen now. Okay. Dig this up, please. Our buddy needs to get out. Okay. You can get out now. Good job. Good job, everyone. We did it! Now we just need to give them a cookie. Alrighty, well, at least we went a while before we had someone get trapped. It's a bonus, right? What is that, sand? That's sand. I'm gonna put that there. Preemptively. Alright, and then if I were to say go... How? Hold on. I want to go to 96. So here. There we go. Give me control. Why can I not build here? Oh, it's because of these stupid lab wall plates. Well, we're gonna deconstruct these now, too. Deconstruct this, deconstruct that, deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. There we go. And we're gonna do that. And that. Wonderful. Now I can do that on each floor. And I can cancel these. And I'll just dig these up. There we go. Wonderful. Look at that. Now I can just do that. All the way to here. All the way like that. And I'm gonna just drop that down. And I'll do that. Perfect! We're doing good. And now they're going in and out the way that I wanted. And I can actually grab this since I'm planning for this correctly. And I can plop that there. And then they can go in and out. Yep, that's exactly what I want. Can I do this? I can. I can. Look at that. Ad starts in 3 minutes. This will last for 1.5 minutes. Do be aware of this. All right. And then if I do this... It's fine. Okay, I can do it like that, and they can go up these. It's just a little bit slower, so it's fine. They can still get up. And I'm gonna grab one of these and put it here, and I'm gonna put this one here. Actually, yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just do that. Oh, I'm out of plastic. Ah, it's whatever. Alright, so then, plan is, once this is set, I can just close this shit off, and they only come in and out through the transit tube. Look at that. And then I'll do the same thing with all these. Like, I can probably do the same thing up here with the transit tubes. Maybe. I might have to put it down here, because there's more room down here. I could put it right here. Alright, so it'll go there. This one is going to be a little trickier. What happened? Oh, the water is backed up. Alright. Let's do this real quick. There we go. I may have to actually lower this floor by one, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Well, maybe not all the way. You know what? It'll look better. I'll just lower this section here. And then I can put the transit tubes here, and I'm just actually going to uproot these guys. Because we really don't need this many. Really and truly we don't. And because of that, I won't really need these here, nor this here. And I think that'll be a better setup. We'll see. I've also never tried to put transit tubes through an auto sweeper, so I don't know if that'll work. I may have to lower these as well, which is fine. I can do that. And I'm gonna release this little guy here. And he can get moved in here with all of the adults. Alright. This is looking good so far, I think. It's a little messy, but it's fine. In fact, this transit tube's probably actually gonna have to go here. Thinking about it, that's probably where it's actually gonna have to go. Which actually might be better. We're gonna do that. Then we'll do that. Nice. we have a huge backlog of polluted water. Alright, and then I can collect this here. There we go. Wonderful. And then I am going to wait to hook this up because this is going to be for pretty much all eggs to go here and then get shipped off. Well, maybe not all eggs, it's just going to be a Squeaky Puffs. Okay, I'll just stretch a little bit. Alrighty. Honestly, if I do this correctly, I can, in theory, not need Atmo suits anymore and just have them go the way... Well, they will need Atmo suits at certain points, but it'll just be the way of transit tubes everywhere. Because, like, anything in this general area will need Atmo suits, because it is just too hot. Way too hot. Let's see. I still have to finish this one. Like that. And like that. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna put this at a 7. Oh, we missed a part. There we go. Oh, we got a blueprint. Let's see what we got. Orange. I think I've got orange. So, let me see. Supply closet, all. Wallpapers. I do. I have orange. So I'll recycle that. Not missing much here, so I'm gonna go and just print the yellow. And then I'll just be missing this blue, and then I'll have all of the standard colors. There we go. Perfect. So all of the hatches are going to be moved soon. I just gotta set up all of this, and we'll be good to start moving them. I am going to take this and kind of reutilize it a little bit. Alright. Nice. I'm gonna do this as well. All the way down. Like that. This just will help gases to flow better. Take tiles. Use this granite. Let's just do igneous rock because I have so much of it. Alright, and I'm gonna cancel these two. Oh, gimme. There. And I don't need to go over these ones here. I'll just leave those natural. I like the way the abyssalite looks, honestly. Alright, Awesome. We're getting that shit done. I am gonna need to put ladders here so that they can get those tiles there. Okay. And I'm gonna do like this. Perfect. And that should allow them to get all of those. And that should be fine. I do have betas over here. I do have lums there. I think what I might do is right under here, I might carve this out and set up the critter Saturn traps and start throwing like extra eggs from these guys and these guys in here. Well, not necessarily doing that, but yeah. Oh yeah. It's a good game if you're into melting your brain. It's definitely the type of game that you would like. Takes a good bit of thought. I like this game. I find it to be a lot of fun. But that's me. Too much water. Okay. That's fine. I can deal with that. Oh, new prints. Yeah, I've also been going for well over 1,000 cycles for this one colony, so... So, colony collapse for people who are new is very common. The most common ways for people to suffer from a colony collapse is either by lack of food or lack of oxygen. And each planet is different. This one's not so bad. This was a DLC for the dinosaur pack that they released recently. So there is that. So I've got like a bunch of dinosaurs here. But yeah, this one I didn't think was too bad to find a way to survive on. The Frozen DLC also is fairly beginner friendly, I think. It does have its own tricks that can make it a little difficult to survive on. The best planet or asteroid to survive on is probably the one that you land on to start with. Like, when you load up to start a game, it, like, pops you right there. So, that one's probably the easiest. And I say easiest fairly loosely because everyone's going to have their own opinion. Alright. Okay. Once we can get berry sludge, I'm going to do that, and I'm actually going to put that on a higher priority. And I can't do this one. I don't know what this one is. Oh, tallow. Okay. I don't have tallow right now. Honestly, I've been playing this game for about 2 years. And I have around 1,000 hours. And I've only recently gotten to the point where I can make it to 1,000 cycles. And pretty much have a self-sustaining base. That is a bit of a disaster because setting up your base takes a lot of time, and then you have to plan out where you want to put everything as time goes on. I want to go and clean up this. So, do be aware that, you know, this takes a lot of time. some tutorials, you know, also help. Oh, yeah, the little dragon. Yeah, so that actually comes from a site, I think it's called Kappa, and it does react to, like, you know, first-time chatters and things like that. So it does have some reactions, which is kind of cool. Oh, yes, those are little shadowlings. You can, go in, if you're on desktop, the panels below should be pretty easy for you to pick the color for yours. They're pretty much, I have all the colors of the rainbow for you to pick from. So you can have fun with that. There is one that does cost a little bit of money. I think it's like $1. And I think there's another one that you can get if you're a subscriber. And I think that's it for now. I do plan to add more, I just haven't gotten around to it. Let's go, the daily shadow crystals. What is with this water? Water doing weird stuff over here. We have so many different gases in here. Yeesh. Let me just do this. Make sure that we get it all. We have a lot of dust caps that are ready to be harvested. Oh, look at that. Our buddy is doing it. Actually, I should check the skills. He's not quite there yet. So these two guys are not quite ready for the next skill point. But I should check them and see what their athletics is. Let me find them real quick. Where are you two? That's Turner. Where are you guys? There's so much space for them to hide in. I'm not even sure where they are. They're not here. They're not there. They might be sleeping. If that's the case, they'd be over here. Nope, not sleeping. Not up here. Okay, so if that's the case, they've got to be over in this area somewhere, right? Oh, here's one. Here's Travoldo. Under properties, I don't look for their stats very often. Zombie spores, 50%. What's that supposed to mean? Where the fuck are zombie spores? When did this happen? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go searching for that. So we've got a 4 athletics. Okay. Well, now I gotta start searching for fucking zombie spores. Which is blue. How this man got exposed to zombie spores, I have not a clue. 50% zombie spores. That's all pollen. Okay, the game is lying to me. That is what is happening, because I was sure I didn't open anything with zombie spores. Let me look. See a lot of slime lung. food poisoning. I'm not seeing zombie spores. Lots of clean. This shouldn't have anything. This is all chlorine gas. Here's all the zombie spores. But I haven't opened it yet. In fact, if I do open it, I can just release all of this. And honestly, this one probably not going to do so well because of this. Hey, I got a molten slickster here. Let's go. Probably not going to last very long. But yeah, no, like, that one's not going to survive. That one's not going to do well. Like, all I have to do is, like, start dropping this water in. Because I'm pretty sure zombie spores... Where are they? Die in water. Killed by liquid. Not all liquid. But it survives in all of this stuff. So, yeah, no, if I just drop all this crap in here, literally it'll be a disaster, but it would kill all the zombie spores. I could safely just start clearing this shit out. That's what I thought. Yeah, so I don't know how that man got exposed to zombie spores, but there are none anywhere. The game is lying to me. That's what is happening. The game's lying to me. But I do have that oil biome. I can tap into that for more power. No, no, no. I gotta wait. Because we have too many commands going right now. We've got to wait for them to sort through their shit. Gaslight, gatekeep, game boss. Yeah, well, it is what it is, right? Alright, and then I'm gonna actually just put a couple more of these tiles here. And then I'll grow some more mealwood. This way I can make sure that we have plenty. How are you guys doing getting closer to giving me glossy Dracos? Oh, wonderful. We have glossy Dracos on the way. I'm gonna actually bring that up to a 9. Which is great. My headphones turned off on me. I was wondering why things were a little too quiet. Well, now they're not going to be. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm good now. We're not quiet anymore. There, I can hear it now. Alrighty. I love it when my headset turns off on me without warning, and it's not dead. Trust me, I know it's not low battery. It gives me a warning when it's low battery. It didn't do that. Alright, so we are getting quite a bit of chlorine over here, which is wonderful. And these just kind of keep going. I don't have to think too much about it. Alright. Well... do this. And then we're gonna do this. So I'm trying to keep freaking... wait, is there... there's a little blob of oxygen in here. Not entirely sure why or how that got there. I thought we pulled all of that shit out. Guess not. It's fine. It's only one blob. It's not like it's gonna cause any problems, really. If they inhale it, it's not gonna be the end of the world. Alright. And... Time to start doing that. Give it a minute. Here it is. Wonderful. Oh, that's because I made this out of inferior materials. Yes, that happened. It is what it is. We can fix it. Look at that. So much of this stuff is being pulled out. It's wonderful. I think this is actually overpressured. I'm not sure. Gimme. I'll make it out of this too. Like that. And there's plenty of iridium out here, so pick it up and go and build. Okay, anyways. We'll do that. Oh. A liquid pump broke? I wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best to help you. Not that I can promise that I'll be of any help, but I could try my best. Alright. And I want to go and grab power. So, do this. And that. Alright. And I do want to... Where is it? Ventilation. It'll take a little bit, but it's fine. I'll throw that one there. And I'm going to do this, like this, and then I can... Actually, I don't even have to go that far. I lied. We're not going that far, guys. We're doing this, and I'm just gonna snip that there, and we're connecting this here. I lied. We're doing this. It's fine. And then I'm gonna grab power and hook it up right there. No, we are not going to do this. I would much rather use iron. Let's see. Alrighty. In fact, before we get this... Actually, that's not even hooked up to anything. It's fine. So... that depends on you as a person and how much you want to struggle. If you want to struggle and learn, then I will say nothing on that. But if you want to know what starting traits to make it a little easier, I can actually tell you, as well as the starting jobs, but I leave that for you to decide. So you tell me if you want me to tell you or not. There. It's plenty of plastic. maybe what I'll do is I'll move the ladder and the fire pole over here. I think that's a better idea. Yeah, they can be. Ads are coming in 5 minutes. Do be aware they will last for 1.5 minutes. What? Ads have ended? No, they haven't. They have not ended. But you're drunk, go home. My bot is drunk. I think I might have to restart my bot. My bot is drunk. But yeah, no, some of the stress reactions are pretty funny. But if you do want me to tell you the best setup, I will. Otherwise, I say nothing. Think buildings. There we go. Just like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.